I got to get me one of these. So I can't wait for people to see what you actually do here at Trout Lake Nature Center. Let's go inside and really start this whole show off.
Let's go.
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Board Sports with Kirby Smith. I'm Kirby Smith and I'm standing here with Miss Eileen Tramatana, who is the Executive Director of Trout Lake Nature Center. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a great day.
It is a wonderful day here in Lake County, and we are going to experience something unique here at the Nature Center, correct?
Yes, yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about what's going on behind me and what we're doing in this building?
What we're trying to do behind you in our diorama is be able to show people a lot of the wildlife that lives in this area of Central Florida and Lake County specifically.
And in this building, I noticed you have chairs and you have a bear and video screens and all types of birds. So I'm assuming there's some type of a class that you do here, or
we do
informational programs?
Do adult programs. We do school field trips. Education is our business.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think what would be cool is we went outside and we continue this discussion, and we'll talk about your trips and your educational aspect you have here at the Nature Center. You ready?
Absolutely. Sure.
Well,
Great day to go out. Okay, Commissioner Smith, let's go check out our trails and see what's outside.
Well, I can't wait to see what we got. So we're going to get on a golf cart, and where are we going?
We're going to go up by our grandfather oak and then go back and see our celebration oaks, some of our
fantastic.
Magnificent
All right,
oak
well, let's go.
Okay.
All right. So I noticed you have things here for kids, little picture thingies.
Yeah.
And do you do a lot of field trips for young and older people?
We do a lot of school programs. We do a lot of homeschoolers, 4-H, Boy Scouts, all of that. We also do a lot of family events.
So you do school programs, and you have the schools come out to you?
Yes, and depending upon the grade level is what our program is. We're tied into the state science standards, and there's a different program for every grade level to meet their science standards. This is our grandfather oak. They estimate that it was a little seedling when Thomas Jefferson was born. Right now it's been dry for a few days, so our resurrection fern's a little brown, but when it rains, it'll just green up and look gorgeous.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, let's go see what else we got on this property.
Okay. This is what we call our celebration oak. This is an oak where people can purchase wind chimes to celebrate a birth, an anniversary, a death, or whatever. And
wait.
We're going to get you a little closer.
So you said that people can purchase wind chimes?
Mm-hmm.
Do they purchase them here, or do they purchase them
from us
and put them on the tree?
We put them on the tree for them, and then if they want to come out and have some sort of celebration afterwards, they can do that.
Can we look at one?
Sure. And they sound really cool if you can make them ring.
That's pretty good. Now you had to jump for that.
Yes, because I'm short. I don't think you do. You're a little taller.
That does sound pretty cool. And it's got a name on it.
Yes, that's the person that was bought in memory of.
That is awesome. I'm glad you're doing this for people.
And like I said, that one's my sister up there.
And then I can't reach that one.
No. And that was our problem why we had to go to another tree. All our lower branches were taken, and you can only go an extension ladder so far safely.
Right.
So we have one, we've cleared the trail there, just around the corner.
And so people can come out here and just celebrate, and it's like a celebration of life.
I have a gentleman that comes out here several times a day just to talk to his wife.
That is
She's got her
absolutely wonderful.
In that.
Thank
and we've
you for
had
doing
for
that, by the way.
baby, somebody's born, your grandchild, or your anniversary. We have a 50th anniversary chime up there.
Nice.
So that's why we call it a celebration.
So it could be a celebration of anything.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. All right, what else do we have?
Well, let's go on our trails and see some of the other sites.
Yeah, these canopies are absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, we've got some nice oak trees. The land originally was a citrus grove and a dairy farm.
It's amazing how nature just takes over once once it's just left alone.
Yeah.
People don't realize that if you just let it alone, nature will just come right back to where it
Now
was
we
there.
do have to work because we are what you would call over canopied to let the sunlight in, remove some trees, and get the sunlight down. Then we would get more diversity of plants.
So I noticed that you're doing some type of building over here.
Yeah,
It is absolutely wonderful. People may think that this is not good, but I think it's good because you're expanding your knowledge to more people throughout the community.
right.
Can you explain what's going on right here?
What we're doing is we're taking our parking lot and moving it west. We've had to build in stormwater retention ponds.
Right.
And we're going to actually build a real maintenance building. In the past, we've had a lean-to, and when it rains, the water flows right through our maintenance. Where our current parking lot is, we will be building classrooms and a museum. Because right now we have a double-wide trailer that's over 30-some years old, and it's not going to last forever.
Can we go look at the museum?
Sure, if you want to do that.
Absolutely. So this is your museum for right now, but the plan is to have a brand new building that has classrooms and museums.
Classrooms, offices, meeting space, bathrooms, the whole nine yards.
Fantastic.
And that. We will take our old education building and renovate it also to help with some of that.
Oh, nice.
So this is one of the original buildings. This is our 37th year of operations
Wow.
in that.
Did you say 37 years?
Yep, starting this January, it was 37 years. So we've been around for a while, and we were the bright idea of a few people who wanted to make a difference. We do have our snakes, which we converted an old computer server and rehabilitated that. We have a corn snake and a yellow rat snake. We have a king snake, and then we have a box turtle.
Well, stick your hand in there and get him out.
Oh,
No,
let me
I'm
get
joking.
No,
I'm joking.
seriously, I'll get them out.
All right.
Okay. Unfortunately, we have to keep everything under lock and key because people kind
Well,
of
I
mess
mean,
with
you
stuff.
get people like me that want to just touch everything.
She's got a little heating pad under there. And she is what you would call a geriatric snake. She's 25 years old. She's gotten some arthritis. Did you want to hold her?
Sure.
She does want to be secure.
Come
And
on,
she
buddy.
is fairly warm. The reason she was in the corner she is because I have a heating pad there
Oh, I got you.
and that.
Well, let's go see
that.
Trout Lake.
Yes.
Beehives are over there.
And of course we have a rain gauge so people can actually learn the manual rain gauge. Because weather for 5th grade is one of the things that we teach and do activities about.
Yep.
and
All right,
everything.
Trout Lake, here we come.
Okay. Now, if you notice, we have a bunch of logs on the trail.
You do?
We have them
Pine
set,
logs?
so when the kids come, we roll them over and we see what we can find underneath them.
Oh, I got
And
you.
you might find a ringneck snake, you might find worms, you might find beetles, all kinds of stuff. So it gives them a chance, and then we roll them back. But it really helps them understand some of the little stuff that lives in a forest too. So this is the boardwalk you were talking about. And you were out here, I believe, when we did the grand opening for
That's
this.
correct.
And that. And we were able to put the recycled lumber on it. After the pandemic, the prices were better than regular lumber.
Isn't that something? And it lasts longer. This
Yes.
teak board is a composite that will last forever. So
Now this is our boardwalk out to the lake.
So
we
you
do
have
have
this
kiosks
plaque here.
Talking about aquatic plants and things like that. We have other plaques as you go along. Typically, when it becomes gator mating season, we typically have a female that will build a nest somewhere off our boardwalk that people can actually come out and observe and see. But we try to explain the systems and how that work here and the value of cypress trees and that. Now this is supposed to be a grassy marsh. It has
Well, it's
grown
grassy.
in. Well, it's grown in with hardwoods. We're working again to try and improve the habitat, but dealing with a marsh area in this it's difficult and expensive.
So I noticed that we walked quite a ways here, but you have places where people can stop, relax, and just enjoy the nature.
Yep, this is our Dragonfly Point. It's set up to do classes for schools and that. In fact, the gentleman who designed it, if you notice, the benches on the side are shorter. They're for the little kids, and the bigger benches are for the adults.
Oh, nice. So this is the creme de la creme right here.
It is, and it's kind of lucky that Trout Lake's here, because when you get out a little further, you will see most of the lake is not developed.
Yep.
Which kind of keeps it special.
Well, most of it's conservation land. So it'll never be developed.
No. So as you can see, most of it's natural, which you don't have many lakes like that anymore.
Not many.
They're nearly always developed. Oh,
Fish are jumping, birds are flying.
Yeah, and we do get to explain here what the watershed is and where the water comes from. Because even though Trout Lake is small, it gets water all the way down from Umatilla and Altoona. It gets Hicks Ditch. It can even get flow from the south and that when it's really raining a lot. And then that's the only outflow. The water typically stays in Trout Lake for about 6 months before it would flow out. I love coming out here early in the morning or later in the evening when it's quiet.
I can imagine.
And sometimes we have events in the evenings. We've done some campfires. We've done some sips and sunset stuff where you can watch the sun go down, watch the birds come in.
All right, so there's one more thing I noticed when I was walking up. You had this pretty cool little vehicle.
Yes. You want to give it a shot?
Can I ride on that thing?
You can.
Well, that's the coolest thing I saw when I walked up. The first thing I thought, oh, I wonder if I could ride on that
Well,
thing.
see, we used to just have the golf cart to get them down here, and they couldn't always do the boardwalk.
Oh, that thing goes on the boardwalk?
Oh, yeah. It does a 360.
Oh.
It'll go on everywhere except where we have a footbridge, and it can go into up to 8 inches of water.
So let's go check out the Eco Rover.
Perfect.
All right. Like a kid in a candy store.
It's fun to drive. And if you want, you have a horn. Well, you got to turn it
power.
over. No, that's lights.
Oh.
You can actually drive this at night.
See y'all. It's fully charged.
Yeah. You can go ways. I'm saying if you go out to knock, you don't have to worry about. It just opens up the world and the forest for everybody.
And it goes in 8 inches of water?
It'll go through 8 inches is what I'm told. We haven't taken it there yet, but I'm told it will.
You want to try it?
No.
Well, thank you very much for allowing me to be here today. Trout Lake Nature Center is a wonderful place. You had a lot of information you have given us. Hopefully this is going to be one of our longer board shorts because there's so much to do out here and so much to see. It's absolutely wonderful. That little thing there, it's fantastic.
It is.
So if you have a sponsorship opportunity, give Trout Lake Nature Center a call. I'm sure they could use the help. If you want to do some volunteer hours, give Trout Lake Nature Center a call. They'll be more than happy to have you come on board, help them out. It's for the community, located right here in Eustis, Florida. $5 a car load is absolutely nothing for what you get out here. Come on out, enjoy the sights, learn a little bit about nature, learn a little bit about Florida nature and what you can see right here in Lake County. Thank you very much again for all your time you spent with me today.
Thank you for coming. We're really glad to have you.
Bring your friends, bring your family. Whatever you do, just be nice to each other. That's all we have for Board Shorts with Kirby Smith. See you next Wednesday.